All right. What's up, y'all? What up? Um, we are on day 10 of it, and it's just a recap because honestly, to be honest with you, it is Saturday, March 18th, but I didn't do the recap of the trades from Friday, so that's what we about to get into. All last week was beautiful trading. Every single trade was beautiful. Um, even on Friday. And I doggone missed it. But let's get into it. All right. So we know that this candle here was the Friday candle. All right. Let's go up here to the top. And I knew that price, go back to the daily. I knew that with this candle right here being the Thursday candle, that we was probably gonna retrace down into the Thursday candle and then possibly continue higher. So we probably gonna get something like this, right? At least that's what I want, right? So and then going down to the 4 hour, we have this nice fair value gap here, or BISI, right? Buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. Okay, and then we can target these highs here. Okay, so let's go down to the 1 hour, right? So this is yesterday's price action coming down into it. Thought we were gonna get some more little deeper reaction, right? So let's go to it. Okay. So let me delete this real quick. Okay. So there was news. There was news on Friday. It was 10 o'clock, the prelims. Okay. That was the news. So that didn't happen till 10. Okay. Friday at my job, I'm a school teacher, like I said before, and on last Friday or yesterday, they had an activity, right? It was a teacher versus student volleyball game. And so when they do that, when they have any type of activity, they have this activity schedule, right? So the schedule's a lot different. So usually I'm free in the mornings, like up until 10:43. That's when my first class starts. I'm free. But my first class was at doggone 9:40, right? So that was that. Um, so I wasn't able to like really see the markets. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, because my students had a test. So I was on the charts, but I was still not focused as I could have been or would like to have been going into the to markets. Okay. So here, let me pull up my US 30 and my SPX, because I don't know if you can see, but we have some SMT going on, right? At the highs. This high, okay? This lower high here, okay? SMT's at the highs. So that indicates a sell. And the SMT is seen, pretty prominently, like, you know, NASDAQ, this wick here was clear liquidity grab. So I was like, oh, and then it kind of made sense for it to come down to back into Thursday's price candle, right? So it was all making sense. So I was like, sales all day, sales all day. That's what I was looking for, sales all day, right? So then, like I said, but that news was at 10, right? So this is the 10 o'clock candle. Okay, price started shooting up. Okay, price started shooting up. Let me put my SMT back on there. My SMT line back on there. Okay, SMT. All right. So this was 9:30. You see, 9:30. Price didn't do nothing from 9:30 up until like what 9:50. So like 20 minutes. Price wasn't really doing much. 20 minutes. Then 10 o'clock hit, spikes up. This is that liquidity grab, okay? Because 10 o'clock hit here, it does not take out this high up here, okay? Does not do it. So we knew, or I knew that was a liquidity grab. So then I was like, okay, I just want to target these lows, right? Because this low down here is that is that sell side liquidity there. So I was like, I just want to get there. Um, so on the 1 minute really wasn't really giving me anything. So I looked on the 3 minute and I seen that we had this fair value gap here, right? Boom. Okay. Fair value gap. Where is it? I used to call it imbalance. That's why it's like that. 3 minute. Okay. And so I was like, okay, when price gets up in here, I'm gonna sell. And price came up and literally the next candle it just shot down, came up and then just shot down, just kept going, kept selling. And so I literally missed it. It was so quick. It was so quick. But this was what it would have looked like. Okay, put my entry in here. Stop loss does not need to be up there because I know it's a stop rate. So I'm just gonna put it like here, above these two candles here. And I'll usually go for 1 or 2, which was here, right? But I was gonna take a partial, and then I was gonna target this low here because also if I put my standard deviations on there, right? Put the standard deviations on there, you know, this hit very well. Boom. That too. Boom. Okay. So I would have taken a lot here. And probably honestly, with it being Friday, I probably most likely would have only gone for a 1 to 2 with it being Friday, to be real with you. 1 2. Somewhere in there, right? That's what it would have looked like. And it would have taken 9 minutes to do so. 9 minutes. 9 minutes. So that was a missed trade there. Okay. So let's delete this because this was a missed trade. Okay. Now, sell side liquidity was taken here. I was gonna enter here. This retracement to get down. This was like a market maker sell model. Original consolidation, um, accumulation, reaccumulation, smart money reversal, distribution, redistribution, taken, you know, pretty nice there. And I was gonna get in here, but I was like, you know what, I'm not even gonna try to force it. I said, let me look for something on like a 15 minute or something like that. Right? So what do we have here? Or even here, high, low, higher, high, or high, low, higher, high, right? This is a breaker. So I have my candle, I have my thing here, and I stretched it out. Breaker on the 15 minute, 15 minute, okay, right? And it was in balance here. So I've kind of figured that it wasn't even going to get to the breaker because on 30 and SPX 30 no breaker, but fair value gap. SPX no breaker, but didn't even get to the fair value gap. And so I took it when 30 kind of reached into its fair value gap. I took the sell, which was off this wick here. So this is the sell that I actually did take. Okay. My entry was a little late though, right? Somewhere in there. And I was targeting one or two. I don't really know exactly where my stop was, but I was targeting a one or two. Okay. This is kind of what it looked like. Like for real. It came really close to my target and then so once price came down and it was reacting all up in here, I moved my stop loss here. And then it was reacting here. And so I moved my stop loss above this wick here. And then this move here took me out. I wasn't gonna lose. It was a Friday. It didn't make sense to hit my stop loss. I knew that price was probably going to consolidate, or that I entered too early and it was actually going to come to this breaker and react, which it technically did with this move here, right? But it wasn't a big deal. The real move, this right here was the real move right here, and I missed it. But like I said, the week was beautiful. No no complaints at all, other than the fact that I missed this trade that could have had me, instead of up 6%, I could have been up 8%. So, but it's all good because next week, um, I was just looking at the news for next week. Go back to it. Next week's gonna be a nice news event week as well. This is the news from next week. And I'm off Monday. Well, I'm not off Monday, but I'm virtual Monday. So teacher work day type deal Monday. So Monday I'm hopefully be able to focus in and trade on my stuff. Probably live trade with y'all. Um, and then the rest of the week is regular, and then we have FOMC on Wednesday. So it's going to be interesting for real. Okay, it's going to be interesting for real. But yeah, that was the nice trade that I missed. I'm talking about really nice trade. I really wish that I would have caught that trade. But it's all good. You can't catch them all. Um, still am a bit salty though. But I am proud of the fact that I am. I have my analysis have been pretty spot on. They've been pretty spot on. As far as direction, daily bias, and all that good stuff, right? So yeah, that's what I got today. And just doing a recap. And I'm doing a recap, and I'm also kind of testing out this new laptop here. And, I'm just kind of doing a couple things on the computer, and I was just like, oh, I forgot to do a recap of the trade. So yeah, that's what happened. And yeah, we are yeah, that's what it is. So I will see y'all on Monday, either live or with a recap. But either way it go, um, day 10 in the books, 2 weeks in the books, and yeah. Oh, one more thing before I go. Technically, when traders are funded through FTMO, they get their payouts, biweekly, right? So today, or I'm sorry, yesterday was the 2 week mark for me for the challenge. So I calculated up my possible profit split, and nonetheless was pretty much pleased, right? Because like I said, I'm up I'm up 6.2%, right? I'm up 6.2%. And if you do 6.2 and you take 80% of 6.2%, I'm sorry. Let me clear that up. I'm up 6.2%, right? And if you take 80% of that, I bagged 4.9%, almost 5%, right? Um, actually it was 5% that I would have gone because I don't do the cents or anything like that. But you see, it's 4.96. So technically, you're supposed to round this to 5%, and so it was five and a couple of dollars, 5% with a couple of dollars sprinkled in there. So, um, I mean, I would have had a 5% profit split, right? Even with the 80/20, because you start out with 80%. So, hey man, hey, if I take that every 2 weeks. I will take that absolutely 100%. Won't even question it. All right. So, just really excited about the potential in this, and you know, can't wait to can't wait for another week. Markets closed, man. Come on, markets open up so I can make some money. That's how I feel. So, um, yeah, that's what it is. And I will get back with y'all on Monday. Peace.